The most disturbing real stories you'll ever hear. Tonight, we're diving into something far darker than any horror movie. These are not made-up tales. They are not urban legends. What you're about to hear are real, documented disturbing stories, events so chilling that they sound like nightmares. But they happened. So grab a seat, turn the lights down low, and prepare yourself. Because once you hear these stories, you'll never forget them. Story 1. The Silent Tenant in the Attic. In 2008, a man named Jerry in Colorado noticed strange things happening in his home. Food kept disappearing. Items seemed to move on their own. At first, he thought he was just forgetful. Until one night he heard faint footsteps above him in the attic. When police arrived, they found a shocking discovery. A woman had been living in Jerry's attic for weeks. She crawled down at night, ate his food, and roamed around his home, while he slept just a few feet away. She even watched him as he watched TV. Imagine sitting in your living room believing you're safe, while a stranger hides in the shadows above you, studying your every move. That's not fiction. That's a disturbing reality that can happen to anyone. Story 2. The Body Under the Bed. This one feels straight out of a horror film, but it's disturbingly true. In 2010, a couple checked into a hotel in Memphis, Tennessee. They complained of a foul odor in their room but tried to ignore it, thinking it was cleaning chemicals. After sleeping on the bed for 2 nights, they couldn't take the smell anymore and reported it to the front desk. What the staff found was shocking. Beneath the mattress, stuffed into the bed frame, was a decomposing human body. Yes, the couple had been sleeping above a corpse the entire time. This horrifying discovery has happened in more than one hotel across the United States, proving that truth is sometimes far darker than fiction. Story 3. The Toy Box Killer. Perhaps one of the most disturbing cases in American history is that of David Parker Ray, also known as the Toy Box Killer. Ray built a soundproof trailer in New Mexico, what he called his toy box. Inside, he kept torture devices, chains, and tools that looked like something from a medieval dungeon. He kidnapped women, held them captive, and subjected them to unthinkable horrors. What's even more disturbing is that investigators believe there were dozens of victims, but only a few ever came forward. Many details remain unsolved to this day. His crimes were so horrific that even hardened detectives described his trailer as something straight out of hell. Story 4. The Hinterkaifeck Murders. Now let's travel back in time to Germany, 1922. A small family lived on a farm called Hinterkaifeck. Days before tragedy struck, the father noticed strange footprints in the snow leading toward the house, but none leading away. Soon after, the entire family, including their children, was brutally murdered with a pickaxe. The killer stayed in the house for days afterward, eating meals, feeding the animals, and sleeping under the same roof as the victims' bodies. The case remains unsolved. To this day, no one knows who committed the murders, or why. Imagine living in a remote farmhouse, snow all around, while a silent killer moves inside your home. Story 5. The Watcher House. In 2014, a family in New Jersey purchased their dream home. But soon after moving in, they began receiving terrifying letters from someone calling themselves the Watcher. The letters described intimate details about the family, even mentioning the children by name. The mysterious writer claimed the house had been watched for generations, and that it was his duty to monitor the new residents. The family became so terrified they never moved in. The case gained national attention, and to this day, the identity of the Watcher has never been revealed. Closing. Each of these stories reminds us of something chilling. The scariest things in life aren't always ghosts, monsters, or demons. Sometimes the real horror comes from people, from history, or from the dark corners of the world we choose to ignore. So, tonight, when you turn off the lights and lay down to sleep, remember these stories. The silent stranger in the attic, the hidden body under the bed, the killer who turned his home into a dungeon, the family wiped out by an unknown hand, and the mysterious watcher who may still be out there. These are not legends. They are real, and that's what makes them the most disturbing stories you'll ever hear. Stay safe out there, if you can.